Right. Welcome to the podcast called.
Oh my God.
Welcome to.
Is anybody there? I mean, I hope somebody out there.
All right, welcome to Correct Me If I'm Wrong, a podcast where four guys, me, John George, Alex Chavez, Jacob Quinkert, and Brock Hayden, sit down and correct each other's opinions. All right, this is the first episode, so we're going to go around and introduce ourselves, get to know each other. I'm John George. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I'm a sophomore. We're all going to Butler University.
Great, you just stole my line.
Yeah, sorry. And one thing I'd like to say is that if we don't get 1 million views on the first one, I'm quitting.
All right, my name is Alex Chavez. I am also a sophomore at Butler. I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And one thing I would like to say is, if we don't get 5 followers, I will quit.
All right. We're all putting ultimatums, I see. All right. Jacob Quinkert.
1 million views, 5 followers so far. All right.
Okay. My name is Jacob Quinkert. I am a freshman at Butler.
Oh, I changed up.
I am a pre-part. We're going to start over.
We'll edit it out, don't worry.
My name is Jacob Quinkert. I am a freshman at Butler. I am a pre-pharmacy major, and I am from Sellersburg, Indiana.
I'm Brock Hayden. I'm a sophomore at Butler, and I'm also from Sellersburg, Indiana, and a pre-pharmacy major.
All right. Well, let's introduce what the podcast is going to be about. Every week,
Using the biz.
we're all going to bring in sort of a topic, and we're gonna start off by saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but, and then we're going to say an opinion of ours, and then the other people may correct us, they may agree with us, but we're going to argue it. There's no doubt. Even if we all agree, we'll still talk about it. So, who wants to kick it off?
I think I'll kick it off.
Jacob Quinkert is bringing his topic to the table first.
Well, you all can correct me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, there is no reason the alphabet has to be in any order whatsoever. And that's you all can
really.
Rebuttal that if you'd like, but just think about it for a little bit.
Think if the M was in the A spot.
Wouldn't make a difference. It could be NQTCLT. It could be whatever.
B, C, D,
I'm going to correct you, because you're wrong. You are wrong.
Go ahead.
I think the alphabet's in order for a reason. Not only the song, which is very catchy. Think about it. Z is the last letter in the alphabet. It seems like the least used letter also. You got X down there, you got V down there. Like those are barely used.
Well, that's stupid. Because also at the end of the alphabet are some of the most common letters, such as S, T, and D. Just
U,
kidding.
that's a vowel.
Wow.
Use that in a lot of words. U, that's a vowel. Use that in quite a few
U's
words.
not good.
U is the worst vowel.
Yeah,
It's
it
probably-
is the worst vowel.
Well,
it
besides
ends at
Y,
the end of the alphabet for a
U
reason.
is bad.
Y counts as a vowel sometimes, but, U...
So you are wrong.
No, there's... Besides remembering, there's no reason... I mean, there's no... It's just... That's just like part of the song.
All right,
X,
I'll
Y,
admit-
Z sounds good together.
I'll admit there is no. I researched. There's nothing. No one knows why it's in that order.
There's no reason it has to be in that order.
There is no. I mean,
It sounds like you're going back on your opinion. Have I
but
changed your
we
opinion
just
at all?
don't.
Are you changing your opinion
No.
at all?
We just don't know. We just don't know. There is definitely
I
a
know.
reason. They just never wrote down or said why. It was created a while ago, and
How long
we don't
ago?
know. Like a
Did you
real long,
research?
yeah, like in BC. You know BC?
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Wait,
You
the
were there,
English
and he
language
was
was
there.
created in BC?
I believe it's German
The
for
first
an
alphabets.
old wooden ship.
Our alphabet's based off other
Our
alphabets.
alphabet's
you know that?
derived from the Greek alphabet and all other sorts of
Okay,
alphabets.
so if it's derived from the Greek alphabet, how is the English, the people who made that alphabet, supposed to know how often those letters were going to be used before the language was even
Think
created?
about alphabetic order, all right?
That's stupid. There's no alphabetic order. Could be from Z to A if you wanted it to be. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
That's just part of the game.
But
You're
what-
stupid.
But if no, that's this guy's mean. This guy's mean. No. Because do you want Z to be the first letter?
Yeah,
You see, you're so used to Z being the last letter that you think it's weird. But if you were taught your whole life that it went Z,
But there's a
T, W,
reason.
You know,
I think it'd be quirky.
it does seem like there's a bit of a
Z is in the
reason.
front.
But why is B there? You think A? That's probably
B's also
that's probably
pretty
the
high.
most. A is probably the most used letter in the alphabet, or definitely one of, and probably the most used.
No, that's
Vowel.
Maybe our minds are tricked.
See, you just
A is a word.
But then
And a
B
letter.
B is not a commonly
Think
used
about it.
consonant. B isn't
So
a
was
common
I?
use of a consonant, and that's the second letter. So
I think that's it.
logistically, it doesn't really make sense.
no. The
I'm
thing
with
is,
Quinkert. I think I'm going to take Quinkert's standpoint. on
Oh,
this.
really?
You know, I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
take
had an
Quinkert's
opinion
standpoint.
on
There's
this.
see,
no-
no one
See,
neither.
Chavez doesn't even have an opinion.
Because quite frankly, I don't give a shoot.
He doesn't give a shoot.
He doesn't give a shit.
Or a shit.
Well, it kind of is important. The alphabet is something that is
Yeah,
affected every day in our lives.
What was the
It
first thing you
affects every
learned?
day in our
What was the
lives.
first thing you learned in preschool?
He learned the alphabet
Probably
song.
how to
from
tie
him.
his shoes before he learned.
He
how to-
learned the song. He learned how to sing the
Definitely
ABC.
How important is the song?
slip-ons.
How important is it?
The
So
song is
I
not
can see you
that
being more of a Velcro guy,
The
Chavez.
song is extremely important. You're not.
Yes,
John, I don't
the
think you're
song
catching
is
my point.
extremely
The
important.
song's extremely important. But if they thought of
And
another
that's the
catchy song
reason
for
why
like,
it's in the order it's in.
but if they thought of another catchy song in a different order, would it make a difference at all? If it helped you remember it? No, it wouldn't. It doesn't need to be in alphabetical order at all. If they thought of a catchy song, TZWYA,
That doesn't sound catchy to me.
That
okay,
sounds pretty catchy.
It's not catchy. But if they thought of a catchy song that wasn't in the same order that it is now, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's in order.
It only sounds catchy
The
because
order
you've heard
doesn't
it so
matter.
many times.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
We did
never
not ease
mind.
into this. We dove right in.
It only sounds catchy because we've heard it ever since we were children. Like the
Well,
first time
no,
whenever we
they
were
made a
little
catchy
kids-
beat. You know Kesha? She makes catchy beats.
Yeah, she doesn't. make
Whoever made the
catchy beats.
alphabet song made a catchy beat. They really hit the mark.
Well,
They did.
How much do you think they got paid?
The
Only
alphabet
nothing.
song? You know
Think
what's
about
funny
this.
is I
Was
just
it
saw,
trademarks? Look it up. Was
I
it
just saw a
trademarks?
Supreme Court case
Oh, that is trademark.
with a happy birthday. The guy who created the happy birthday song tried to get paid for like everyone using it, and the Supreme Court ruled. It might not have been the Supreme Court. It was definitely a court
SCOTUS.
that ruled. I have no idea what that means.
Supreme Court of the United States.
Maybe
SCOTUS.
they ruled that it's public property. The happy birthday
The
song
happy
was.
birthday song's
Yes,
public
but,
property.
and someone claimed that they created it and
Don't
should get
think
paid for it every time someone sings it. But I don't
Doesn't
know.
make anything.
I think the person who added like the cha-cha-chas to the birthday song should get paid for it. That was huge.
I think that's
No, that was huge.
You can say that.
I've never heard anybody around Southern Indiana use the cha-cha-cha. At least where I'm from, no one's that childish where they feel the cha-cha-cha.
Okay, man. I
The happy
admit
birthday song's enough.
it was
for
while
most
I was a
people.
child.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, by the way, the ABC song, I just thought of it, has the same rhythm as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yes, it does.
It has the same rhythm as all those other songs. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Which
A,
is
B,
even-
C,
see,
D, F,
they
G.
really
It's
have
the same
the-
F,
thing.
Y, Z, A, B, D, whatever. It doesn't
See,
matter.
now you're just confused.
It all, whatever you say in that beat is the same thing. It
All
just
right.
makes sense.
I'll end
Doesn't
this. I'll end it right here with this.
Go ahead.
Quinkert was right.
Thank you. Are we all in agreement that I
I-
was not wrong?
No one.
I was always with Quinkert, so I'd like to.
I'm indifferent.
Chavez is very indifferent.
Chavez is
he's
indifferent.
pretty. He's pretty lethargic
The
over
vote
there.
is 2-1, and John could not
He's just
make
waiting
a
for his
good
topic.
point.
Yeah, John struggled.
He did.
Should we move on to the next topic then?
I'm like Donald Trump in the first debate.
No.
Killing it. Go ahead.
No.
You're saying stupid things then? All right.
Yeah, I don't think you
You
want to
being
be compared
boisterous?
to Donald Trump. I don't know. That's for another discussion,
Yeah.
but Donald is up in the air still.
Brocklin Hayden. Broccoli Hayden.
Yes.
Go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but no one actually enjoys watching the majority of the Snapchats on their feed every day that they scroll through and watch every day because they're annoyed by them on their notifications. You don't want them to be the first thing you see when it pops up. You feel it's an obligation to scroll through every day, but you don't actually look forward to seeing the majority. Maybe like
Are you
one
talking
or two
about the
people-
Snapchat stories?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Snapchat stories that people make. You don't really look forward to seeing. There might be a couple people that you're somewhat interested in what they're doing, but for the most part, you hate scrolling through Snapchat stories. At least I know that's the way it is for me.
All right. I
No.
think we're all in agreement. I think we're going to be in agreement here. We
Well,
all hate it.
I have one.
He has a
quarrel.
quarrel. He has
I
a
have a
quarrel.
quarrel.
I know what you're gonna say.
No, you don't.
I made a Snapchat story today. Is that what you were gonna go with?
I actually wasn't, but you did,
Oh.
you did make an interesting Snapchat story with
What
a
was
possum
it?
in a
Did it
tree.
intrigue you? Or
Oh
It
yes,
intrigued me.
there was a possum in a tree.
That's another quarrel I had.
That was
Every once in every blue moon, I'd say.
Yeah.
You get an interesting Snapchat story. But the other thing is every time I want to see one Snapchat to see where they are because I like keeping tabs where my friends are occasionally.
Yeah, it
It
does.
sounds a little weird, but I like knowing where
Mostly if
they're
they're in somewhere cool, though. You don't
Yeah.
really want to know, like, hey, I'm sitting on my couch. Like, a lot of people just take selfies where they're just
Nothing pisses
not
me
doing
off
anything.
more than the concert Snapchats.
I was just
Where
gonna
it's
say
oh my
that.
god,
terrible.
Concert
Watch the fucking
Snapchats.
concert.
I can't believe
Maybe
it.
one to show that they're at the
I'll
concert.
admit, while I'm at concerts, so every time I go to a concert, I do take a Snapchat story.
I'll take some pics, but I don't do Snapchats because it won't load until after the concert because there's so much.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're,
There's so much
usually
cell
they
phone,
don't.
so there's
I don't
really
know
no
how
point in
people
doing
actually-
it until you
that's
post
true.
out like.
Also, that is true.
And then by that time, you realize it was dumb, and you
And
never
yeah,
should have
and
taken
like,
a Snapchat at all.
And you're like, shit.
You're like,
why didn't I just take a picture?
no one really cares. Like, I probably should. Yeah, I probably
I've
should
never
just-
watched a concert Snapchat all the way through. I watched one.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
See where they're going
one
and
to
stop.
see where they're at.
If I know
Maybe.
you're at a
It's like you said
Snapchat,
earlier,
if I know
maybe
you're
you're
at a
curious
concert,
where
I'm
they're
just
at.
gonna tap it as much as I can.
But most people, I'm not even curious where they're at. I look at them and I'm like, I don't care. I scroll through, I get it over with.
Yeah, I feel
clear
like
my
I've
Snapchat.
probably missed out on gems of Snapchat stories just because I'm so used to just tapping through every single one.
I don't even
just
watch
to
the
get rid of
videos.
But I have heard
Oh,
an
yeah.
argument that Snapchat stories are more for yourself, so that way you can go back and look at what you've done. If you had like a good day, you can go back and say like this is what I encountered. Now, I think that's kind of
Yes.
selfish.
You could just
because
take
you're
a
making everybody
picture.
else look at your
See,
Snapchat.
You just
I
take a
think I read-
picture. There's such thing as pictures.
I don't know if
But
it's selfish.
that's kind of a
because-
valid argument. Like I can see why you'd want to go back through the day, but still, you could just take pictures for yourself if you really feel like it's that important.
And I'm very hypocritical about it because when I take a Snap story, I monitor it. I
Yeah.
say, who's seen this? And I want people to respond to it.
Yeah,
But-
you're wondering if people are actually if
Yeah.
it's another Snapchat that people are like, why did he post that?
But never in my entire life have I texted someone because I was like, wow, sweet concert, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I have texted people about like a Snapchat, like if there's somewhere that I want to go or like hey, what's going on? Like I saw that looked fun. Like what are y'all up to? You know, I have seen Snap stories like that have been worth watching because then something comes out of it. But
well, how cool would it be? Hear me out here. If in like 2 years you got an email from Snapchat, and they gave you, instead of a my story, they gave you a life story, and every Snapchat you had posted for the last
Oh my
2 years
god.
was just strung together.
Well, they should tell us that, and
How-
then I would do it.
Well, like how cool would
Yeah,
that be though?
that would be
Every
pretty cool.
Snapchat you ever
Every
posted
Snapchat
or
for like
story?
last
I
2
think
years,
you
just
could be-
remembering all the times you've had the
I think
last
you
2
could be
years.
on- onto
Holy
something quicker.
shit, that'd be a long
Yeah.
story.
I know it would be long, but wouldn't it just be cool?
Well, for people that post too much, it would kind of be a punishment. They'd be like, "Wow, maybe I shouldn't have posted so much crap, like, the same stuff every day."
Jesus.
You're-
My
one
life
day,
is-
one
my
day
life
you have
sucks.
200 seconds worth of story. Like, come on.
No
Yeah.
one.
If it's over
Everyone
100
probably
seconds,
hated
I'm
me
gonna
for
watch
this.
it. They took the time off the Snapchat thing though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. It's kind of
Yeah,
confusing.
it's the little clock. Or
Yeah,
little,
they just have
It's like a
little
clock now.
yeah.
It
You
is
can still kinda
exactly
tell
like a
how long.
Yeah,
clock.
you can definitely tell how long it is,
But it's still different.
and you can click through again, which I like. You're kind of stuck on the story now, though. If you go to look at it and you're like, "This is stupid," you can't just watch the first one and be like, "Wow, this sucks."
No, you scroll.
You
I
can scroll
know.
to the side,
Yeah.
can't you?
No, you swipe down.
Ah.
It's a trick.
Well, they made it really hard.
Yeah,
Either
some
way.
people.
They tricked a lot of people.
Some people tried to complain to me about that, and then I just swipe down on their screen, and they're like, "Oh, my bad."
Well, they made it a lot harder than what it was.
Yeah, they did. Some people are not intuitive enough to get it. I accidentally did it. I'll
Are
admit.
you saying I'm not intuitive?
I accidentally did it. I'm also not intuitive. Snapchat's just bad, I guess.
Yeah, Snapchat's.
You know,
It's crazy how Snapchat
But I
became
think
just like a
Clinker could be
social
onto
norm.
something. Snapchat could really do something with that.
I don't know if they have like
That would make
everyone's
this-
Snapchat in their database. They probably don't.
It's
That
great.
would
They
definitely make an
definitely
argument.
do.
They definitely have
They
everything.
definitely do.
I think they definitely have a database with the Snapchats. I think I have
Because
heard that
I've
before.
heard in high school. I heard. I don't know if they're just trying to steer you straight
Tooting
or
their
not.
horn, yeah.
But I heard that your future employers can look up your snaps.
I don't think
Really?
that's true.
Snaps.
That's
I
ins-
don't
that
think
would be
that's true.
insane.
That's not good for a lot of people.
I don't think that's true.
Probably including myself.
I don't think
I don't think
Snapchat
anybody
would
would
do that.
Everyone
benefit
in this
from that.
room and
Snapchat.
everywhere.
I
Well,
don't think-
Snapchat's a free app. Maybe
Snapchat's the
maybe
most private
Snapchat's
app.
trying to. It advertises itself as being the most private app.
Yeah, like people, like you only like.
Yeah, I don't think they.
Honestly,
do
out
it.
of Out of all the social networks, Snapchat's the biggest pain in the ass.
But it's the most private. Like you can, like that's where like kids post all the stuff that they truly do on the weekends, as opposed to like Instagram and Twitter, where they're scared people are going to look at because it only lasts 24 hours.
And you can really limit who sees it. Like somebody's not going to be mad if you don't accept their snap. Like it's mostly your main friends on your Snapchat, like that actually can see your story and stuff. Like people don't really request to be your friend on Snapchat, like a Facebook.
It's
where,
not like Twitter. We have 600
everyone that you've
followers.
ever
It's
seen.
100.
Yeah, it's like close friends.
Request, yeah, it's like closer friends. It's definitely a lot more exclusive on Snapchat. So,
All right.
I guess we're kind of
We're in
all
agreement.
agreements, I think. With a few quarrels.
Snapchat story is just a pain. It's just a pain. It's a bother.
Well,
okay.
not much disagreement on that one.
Yeah, that was the first one. No disagreement, but we still got a good conversation out of it, and that's all that matters. My turn, I guess.
Next,
My turn.
We'll save Chavez for last.
Chavez has got a big one. I think.
Chavez has got a huge one.
All right, correct me if I am wrong, but TV shows are better than movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to right
in
away.
agreement.
They're not as long as movies.
No,
They're not as long as
they're longer
per episode.
overall.
Yeah,
Per
overall.
episode.
Episodes overall, but I mean, let's take Netflix, for example.
Netflix. All right, give us that.
I mean, you could watch 4, 5, 6 episodes of a Netflix show. That's like supposed to be a 30 minute show, which goes down to like 22 minutes without commercials. You can watch like 6 of those as opposed to watching a whole movie.
Or you
know
can
what
watch
I'm
like
saying?
10 of them if it was a Lord of the Rings movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
3-4 hour movie.
That's true. So you're looking at it in a time perspective.
It's like,
you could get more done in the same amount of time.
Before class, I watched an episode of The League, and I had 30 minutes before class.
Yeah,
and
you couldn't have watched a movie.
I couldn't watch.
You're taking it from a time perspective.
Yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
think another huge part of it is money-wise. You know, if you want to watch, you can watch, $10 a month or whatever it is for Netflix. You can watch thousands of TV shows. If you want to watch like thousands of movies, it costs you.
You're scamming the system.
Yeah, you're getting some.
You're getting a lot of stuff. You're getting a lot of stuff.
It's a legal scam.
Brock, what do you guys think?
My opinion on the movies versus like say a TV show type deal would definitely be that. I think I'd have to take the TV show side of it.
Thank you.
And that would be because you get more of a character perspective. You get to really, over the course of the episodes, you learn a lot more about the characters, and you get a bigger feel for what their likes and dislikes are, and their character develops over time, and you have more time to learn about them versus a movie where they have to introduce them in the first 10, 15 minutes and then get on with the story.
You really grow a rapport with them.
A rapport, I believe.
Rapport, not a report.
The T is silent in that, but
you could grow a report also with them.
You could make a report.
Yes,
about
them.
Based off of the rapport that you gain with them, you could write a report.
You are right, Quinker.
Yeah,
we won't deny that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think that was what you were looking for.
That was an elaborate answer.
It really was. I liked it.
Felt like I was watching Miss Teen USA or something.
That was a perfect comparison. All right.
I like that. That means it was official, and I guess that means I won.
Yeah, I guess.
I like to imagine that I won that.
Yeah.
Miss Indiana, everyone.
The crown is mine.
Miss Indiana.
I'll try to make a counterpoint on that. I'll try and kind of put the devil's advocate to people here.
No.
Okay, let me just explain before you get into all your bullshit or whatever. So, in movies, it's about the atmosphere, in my opinion. You go to a movie theater, you get yourself a popcorn, a drink. It's going to cost you some. But, you're going to have a good time there. In my opinion. If you're hanging out with your friends,
The movies are a good time.
or your romantic one, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You can do,
But what about Netflix and chill? You forgot about
Netflix and chill. That is the new generation.
That's more of
people don't want to go out to the movies.
What about Hulu and Hang?
Yeah.
I just heard of that today.
Hulu and Hang.
That's
what about
more
that?
of like a...
What and Hang?
Hulu.
Hulu and Hang.
It's Netflix's little brother.
That's more... That's more of a physical
Hulu and Hang.
bond.
That sounds a little less aggressive.
Yeah, I
than
understand what you're
Netflix
saying.
and chill.
Like
Movies-
That's why it's a little brother.
Like emotional connection.
Movies are emotional.
It's like a nice dinner. Like a nice dinner, then you go to a nice movie, then you can Netflix and chill.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It's like part of the whole ordeal, if you will.
A lot of people just don't want to go out and dress. Like, they don't want to even get dressed. They just want to
That-
stay in the confines of their own
Yeah.
house.
Is the problem.
That's lazy. That is
That's
lazy.
It's very lazy.
I can't blame them some days where they would want to Netflix and chill versus going to see
I'll
a movie.
admit, I
Paying
like-
the money.
I like Quinker's point. From that perspective, I think
Yeah.
movies are better. They
Quinker-
have better atmosphere,
They better
and it's an
if
event.
You go to the
It's an
movies
event.
to go see them, but you can't do that every day like you can for
You
a
can't do it
TV
every day.
show.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
But like, I think they're
It's
like
expensive.
it is
Yeah.
expensive. It's more expensive than a month subscription to Netflix or Hulu.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like a lot
For a
more.
day.
One
Almost
movie.
double.
Oh yeah.
One movie is a month worth of.
But if you do it like,
Especially if you take a date, a movie and a date now is
Oh,
at least
yeah.
$30 if you get popcorn.
but if you do
and a
it
drink.
once or twice a month, it's really a good time. Good time.
yeah,
Probably.
I
yeah.
can see it's definitely worth it to do it on a rare occasion. Make sure it's a movie you really want to see. You can't go.
I like where you guys went with this. You took completely different perspectives. He took time. Chavez took time. You took the event,
The atmosphere.
the atmosphere. You took what I want to take out of it, and I'm saying that they're better pieces of art,
TV shows.
TV shows,
TV shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
because you have a longer. You connect with the characters. You have a longer time to be with these people.
Yeah, there's a longer time to build the story and build the characters and build everything around it.
We just finished Fargo, the TV show.
Great show.
Highly recommend it. Very, very good. I love TV. It was amazing. It took one season for that
Fargo.
show.
Fargo.
Recently,
Faggot,
we've been,
exactly.
we
Faggot.
used to have movie nights every night, but recently we've had
We've
more
only done-
series nights. We've
We've-
watched series of shows or series days even with Fargo. We
Yeah, Rick
Yeah.
and Morty, Fargo.
Oh,
We've been on fire. Chavez has not been in the room. But
Rick and Morty. At first, I was a little skeptical. John's been trying to get us interested in this show for a while. And the first
That's
episode or two, I didn't really pay enough attention to really know what was going on. Probably my fault. I was on my phone. I didn't really care about the show. And then I finally got bored enough one day to give it a chance, and I enjoyed it. It was more intellectual than you think it is behind it. You look and you think that's the dumbest TV show I've ever watched.
That's
And
what I've
to
heard from
anyone
many
that says
people.
that, I can see why they would say that. It looks dumb from the outside, but then it's kind of like a South Park or there's a certain things where you're like there's a certain like genius behind it because they're able to use these dumb characters and use these dumb figures to make like an elaborate opinion or point, but actually have comedy involved in them too.
yeah, I
That's
know.
another Miss Teen USA answer from Brown.
I love it. I hope we get him every time.
I think you're gonna win.
He's gonna win
I like
eventually.
my chances.
Miss Teen USA people, if you're out there and listening,
Vote for me. Vote
Contact
for me.
us.
I am running.
he is running for Miss Teen
A
USA.
lot of people say it's illegal. It's not.
It's not. I
It's
swear.
okay.
Just a bunch of cis.
You're gonna.
What's the word, John?
Sisters.
No, like the
Sicily.
transgenders and then there's
Cisgenders.
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 Transfluidity.
What's a cisgender?
This isn't really on the topic, but the cisgender is like someone who identifies with the sex they were born with.
Yeah.
Like all of us would probably be cisgenders, I'm assuming.
I'm a
The
cisgender.
Chavez is up in the air.
Chavez is giving us a look
Oh.
right now.
Nah. I'm a guy.
He's a guy. He's decided.
He's a dude's dude.
He's a dude's dude.
I'm a man's
This is
man.
not-
A man's man, a dude's dude.
I have chest on my hair.
Just on my
I
hair.
got chest on my hair.
I like it. All right, Chavez. We're finally on your topic
Maybe that's
I think
enough.
we all, except for me, because
because you wanted to.
I wanted to. And I think when it came down to it, if you gave me an hour to come think about it, I'd probably still stick with movies.
Oh wow, you weren't just playing devil's advocate.
No, I
you
wasn't.
were playing
you were
Quinker
playing
advocate.
I'm a true
Quinker's
believer.
advocate.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
So you're telling me you're a liar at this point?
yeah.
you've
That's
shown
what I
the
was
audience
saying.
that
That's
you're
what I
an
was saying
absolute liar.
earlier. But you do agree with me
No, he definitely
because you were playing devil's advocate.
Oh, yeah.
No,
If you were playing
but-
devil's advocate,
see,
then
But
I
you
did
were
say that.
agreeing with me.
But now I talked myself into liking movies more.
Oh, okay.
after you
whatever.
thought about it and after you made the argument for yourself, you persuaded yourself. You're telling me that you're so persuasive that you persuaded yourself against your previous opinion.
Yes.
That's impressive.
I've already persuaded John on my alphabet opinion, persuaded myself on the movie
Jeez.
opinion.
Quinker's
I
the
think
star.
Quinker did not win this debate. I think that
Should
TV
we have like
shows-
points?
I have
Like around the horn.
We could try that, but I feel like We could have
We could get our producer in here.
another person.
Producer.
We could
Wait,
have-
Think of this. Think of this. Think of this.
we have two people that are kind of behind the scenes right now.
Kobe Bryant
Taking up
and
the
LeBron James. They don't talk.
That's what a lot of people
There in
say
the
about
corner, bouncing a basketball.
Yes.
him. I don't know if I'd really compare him to the Kobe and LeBron.
Because they are.
Swish.
Yeah, because they are. That would be too much.
Yeah.
I
But
would-
they are our producers. And they are giving the thumbs up on the points, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs up on points.
Oh, we need points.
Okay,
Okay,
so
maybe
we're just
for
gonna
the
get
next episode.
We're just gonna get a quick score. Let's just get a quick score.
So
Let's get a
points. So you say the correct me if I'm wrong, and for every person that agrees with you, you get points
But no, because
No, let's
that's
just let
I
them
think
give-
it's your own
by the
argument.
end. By the
you-
end of it.
Do you think they
At
should
the
just give
end.
every single person a 1 through 10 rating?
Um,
I think our producer agrees with me.
A 1 through 10 rating.
1 through 10 rating.
All right, let's do a
1 through
test
10
drill on
rating.
the Chavez's last point here.
Okay,
And then we'll get a
so-
rating after it.
Yeah.
Chavez,
Now, I haven't exactly thought this through yet.
Okay, that's a good topic so far.
It's a little elaborate, but think of a scenario. Say you're hosting a party, and you're providing food for the guests.
Oh yeah, let me
Okay.
hear this one.
Okay.
You haven't said correct me if I'm wrong yet, so
Yeah.
but make sure
Now,
you
correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're catering an event that you're hosting, do you provide food that's of the popular choice for the guests, or
Okay.
do you cater to your own likings?
I'll go ahead and start
Okay.
this one.
I'm actually going to
Okay.
start this one.
Okay, John's gonna start this
Okay.
one.
John,
Here's a specific situation. Imagine you're getting pizza for a nice little get together.
Bingo.
You get 1 box of pepperoni, 1 box of cheese, 6 boxes of vegetarian.
What?
what?
Are you going to be outraged?
I'm gonna be upset.
I'm gonna be upset because no one likes
And
vegetarian.
think about this.
No one wants.
Think
your
if you're
freaking
last in
veggie
line.
pizza, bro.
Think about being last in line to that pizza. Is there going to be pepperoni or cheese left?
No.
No.
So you want to saying go with a
So
popular
you're trying to be
choice.
polite, and you're like actually doing the right thing
Oh.
versus the person that.
And guess what the breakfast was?
Guess
What was the breakfast?
Theoretically speaking. They say, oh, we provide breakfast for you.
So,
Granola bars,
granola bars,
bananas.
bananas.
I can't have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oranges.
This guy's allergic to
Apples.
fruit.
I'm allergic to
everything.
all 3 of those.
Well,
Ass.
now
I think that
there's
was
a
a-
lot of
Alright,
people
yeah,
that
alright. They didn't know I was allergic to them,
Okay,
but still.
Do you want
We
just an
provide
apple for
breakfast.
breakfast?
Let me
We're
say
going to
something.
provide breakfast.
See,
when
I'm-
you say you're going to provide breakfast, is anyone expecting like just apples?
Well,
I'm thinking of like,
but the thing is, everyone likes apples, so everyone's going to
Pancakes.
eat apples. Not everyone likes
Toast.
pancakes. Not everyone likes toast.
But that's
I'm
what you're
thinking of
expecting.
sausage,
Most people like
eggs,
pancakes.
bacon.
Okay, you're going to have the
So
apples
if you have
still.
pancakes and eggs, the majority is 85% at least.
Pancakes
gonna,
are made
want
out of
cereal.
eggs.
There wasn't even cereal or
Yeah.
milk there.
Yeah.
I think
Everyone loves cereal.
I don't remember the statistics, but a ridiculous number of people eat cereal in the morning for breakfast.
100%, I think.
No, yeah, somewhere close.
I think if I'm going off my opinion here, 100%.
100%.
Can I make a quick point here
Yeah.
about to the original question? Now, I think if it's a gathering for yourself, let's say I just had my graduation party recently because I was,
Oh.
you know what I got? Favorite restaurant's Qdoba. I got Qdoba because that
Oh.
event's for me. That event is for me.
Well, like,
Uh,
I guess I didn't
That's pretty
specify.
right.
That's
Okay.
You're right on that.
Yes, you're right. It's a graduation party for yourself.
But like,
You
say if
deserve
it's
it.
like a seminar or something
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, like I said.
I was
Immediately,
just
obviously
saying
a
Okay, so
red
you're saying
light.
it's an event not for you.
I'm more.
Yeah.
It's an event for a bunch of people.
For
Okay.
a bunch of people, it's like,
Yeah, I'd say go with the popular choice.
Even if it's like a party, like, oh, this is my house, I can order 6
See,
vegetarians. and
I
no
would
one
do
else
that.
gets it.
I would do that because I'm
Yeah.
letting them come over and I'm letting them eat the pizza. I would.
But it's not like your birthday party or anything. It's just like
I don't care.
you're
If
just having a gathering of
you're
people.
just having gathering people.
they're
You're
at
just
my
gonna
house,
say,
they can eat what I order them.
"This is my vegetarian pizza."
Even if they pay me, they can go buy their own pizza if they want.
Wow.
Veggie pizza,
It's
that's been
ruthless.
something
That
that
is
has
ruthless.
been very far off and away from me. I'm not a huge fan. I hate it, actually. I hate it that anyone would do that to themselves. It ticks me off whenever people eat that healthy because they're missing out on one of the greatest parts of
I
life.
agree with Brock on this. You know,
I get actually angry at them.
yes, I agree with that. Like, unless you're gonna be like, unless your career path makes you eat healthy, like let's say you're a professional athlete or something, you
Yeah.
eat healthy. You're making millions of dollars to eat healthy. That's part of the deal. But if you're like a pharmacist or something, you know, you don't have to eat
All right,
healthy.
yeah,
No.
it's
Or
true.
even a doctor.
I can see why you'd eat
You could be hypocritical
semi-healthy.
if you want. You can be a nutritionist and eat unhealthy if you want.
Yeah.
You know.
First of all, just eat veggies alone. Why do you need to be on a pizza?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
can't you just enjoy pizza?
If you're
for what it
healthy-
is? Pizza's supposed to have meat on it. I hate to break it to everybody.
I
but
hate
that's-
to break
that's
it
the
to
way
you.
the cookie crumbles. Pizza should have pepperoni and sausage on it, and that's about it.
No onions.
You can throw some bacon
No
on there. You
mushrooms.
can throw some stuff on there. You know,
No
do your thing.
anchovies.
I can see why you might want olives on it. Maybe
Oh.
that pizza
Oh, yeah,
originated
sick.
in Italy. There's a lot of olives in Italy. They go together apparently.
You
They're
keep
both
banging around on the
in
table.
Italy.
It sounds
Yeah.
really nice.
Don't
Swing
bang
it.
on the table.
Stop banging on the table.
Jeez.
But I can see why you would like olives in pizza. Maybe. I don't like them.
I don't like
hate 'em.
olives in general.
But it wouldn't tick me off if you liked that.
What if
That's
you put
about-
meatballs on a pizza?
Oh,
Okay,
that sounds really
that's
Why
good.
haven't they done that?
That's a
That's
They
like
did that.
really
They
good.
literally
Put
at
a half
Alberton, they
meatball.
had a meatball pizza.
Producer, thumbs up or thumbs down on a meatball pizza?
We
Thumbs
got
up.
the thumbs up on meatballs.
We can create a meatball pizza. We're selling it.
Have that.
This
That was
could be
just
it.
at
This could be our
Alberton.
$1 trillion idea.
$1 trillion.
I wasn't going to limit it.
Mark
to
from
million,
Cuba, we're
because-
coming for you.
Yeah. Mark.
Mark
No,
Cuban?
No, he's from
He's
Cuba.
Mark from Cuba.
Oh.
He's on the
You don't
show.
know his name, dude?
Mark from Cuba.
He owns the Dallas Mavericks.
Oh.
And he's from Cuba.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what it
That's
says
why
every
his
time they
name's Mark
announce him.
Cuban.
Mark from Cuba.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why his
why
last
he's-
name's Cuban, because
That's
he
why
is a
he's
Cuban.
famous. It's because he's from Cuba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not because he's
So
rich.
people give him millions of dollars because he's from
Yeah,
Cuba.
they feel bad. They
Not
say,
because he's
wow,
legit
dude, Cuba
a part of a
sucks.
Shark Tank.
He is part of Shark Tank.
He's a part of a Shark
They
Tank.
probably make
They
a lot
put
of
him-
money off that.
Dude, that's a
Yeah.
good show.
Shark
It
Tank,
is a
pretty
good
good show. I enjoy
Another
it.
reason why you should like TV shows more than movies.
We're getting off topic here. I think the debate's over pretty much. I think
Chavez was wrong.
Chavez was wrong.
What was I wrong about?
I don't even think I ever gave my opinion on
Yeah, you did. Did you?
What
You
is
just
your,
gave your
what is
opinion on
opinion?
vegetarian pizza.
Yeah.
My opinion was
I was too busy thinking about
If-
how upset I was about vegetarian
Yeah,
pizza.
yes, you're
if you're
right.
running an event that's for everyone, like your job is to run an event for a lot of people, obviously go with the popular choice. If you're running an event and you're the host.
That's what I was getting at. I didn't specify.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So if you're
No,
running
you
an
did.
event
We were-
that's for
I was
everyone,
joking
go
about
with the popular
disagreeing with
choice. Yes,
It's obvious that you're right.
Yeah.
you're right.
I think-
That's right. I don't
Thank
think. I think you made a very agreeable question. I think
Maybe
I'm still
he
gonna
was
win the argument.
subcasting or
It's-
something. I don't
It's
know.
not as
but-
debatable of a question, but Quinkert definitely raised an argument that depends on the event. Because there could be a lot of people.
Footsie's under the table.
Footsie's under the table. I like it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But I can't focus with you all
do
pushing my feet
you want to?
as much as I like it.
Do you want to continue to talk?
But anyways, yeah, I forgot where I was.
Okay.
Well, let's just end it there.
Let's send it. Send
Send
it
it.
there.
No,
Okay.
we got to.
Well, we gotta get our
we gotta
ratings
have like a
first.
Yeah.
sign
No,
off.
send your. Or,
Yeah, we're obviously gonna have a
end your-
sign off.
Oh,
comment.
in my debate. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, and
Oh,
this
my-
debate.
end the
All right.
The
Well,
debate's over.
that's
I
the
want my
night.
points. I want
that's
the
the night
debate.
over.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay, fine. I'll end it.
I want it.
Okay, here's my opinion. Okay, if it is a public event, Chavez is certainly right. You should cater to something very safe. Chicken tenders. Everyone likes chicken
Oh my
tenders.
god, that's a.
Everyone
Why didn't
likes
you think of
chicken
that?
tenders and dip.
Why do you
Everyone
think of
has something that they like on freaking chicken tenders.
barbecue
it's so easy.
sauce?
It's
ranch.
easy. You can get chicken tenders from so many places. Everywhere has chicken tenders.
Name every place.
There's so many places.
McDanks.
Okay.
Burger King.
He's earning it.
Chick-fil-A.
Moral of the story: there's a lot of
Wendy's.
places.
Yes.
There's a lot of
He is-
local places.
He's still
Burger
naming,
King.
in the background. He's still naming them.
Yeah,
True story.
I can hear him.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I believe him. You know, just something safe like that. That's what you
Taco
should go
Bell.
with. If
Taco
there's a
Bell
lot
is-
of people that are going to be there, you don't. Even if you don't like put out a feeler, like you could do that. That would be very courteous if you put out a feeler, like, hey, give them a few options. What would everyone want the most? That would be like, if it was kind of a smaller party. But I can see if it's a large event, you're not going to send everybody, hey, what do you want? But just go with something safe. Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
No one's
So-
going to be mad about it. No one's going to be amazed either, but they're not going to be mad like, hey, you freaking screwed me over. You gave me granola bars. How am I going to live off this? You gave
Come
me
on.
veggie
Serving
pizza?
breakfast. Don't give me granola.
You gave me veggie pizza? Who eats that?
So if
Chicken
you are
tenders,
throwing a
that's
party,
fun.
if you're throwing a party, chicken tenders is the go-to. We have
We're all
decided.
agreeing if you
Producer,
throw-
chicken tenders is the go-to. He gave us the thumbs up.
We are
Chicken
in.
tenders is the go-to if you're throwing a party.
Score one for the boys back home.
Score
one for the boys here.
And what did the scores come out
That-
to, producer?
Score. Yeah. What
Who
did?
said the best things?
Who said the best things?
Zeros all
Zeros.
around.
real producer.
all around. What do you
Not
think,
bad.
producer?
Yeah.
Where am I starting?
Start with John, and
John solid 7.
John got a
John
7.
got a 7.
So I got a 7.
Chavez, only a 6 because he wasn't clear in the original question.
He wasn't clear in
Okay,
the
he wasn't
question.
clear. 6 for Chavez.
Queen
6 rings.
had a solid 9. He had a great
9.
Wow.
I'd rather have had a 10.
I don't even remember Quink's question.
I knew.
It's the alphabet one.
Oh,
Alright, Brock.
garbage.
Brock had a 6 only because the chicken tender idea. Before that, he kind of rambled.
Oh, 6
He
on the
got
day,
off topic
Chavez.
for a while.
So I won the first show.
So the
basically.
first show, first place Quinkert, second place John with a 7. Did you guys both get 6s?
no, he got a 6.5. I came in last.
Oh, Brock in
That's a
last.
surprise to no one if you know Brock.
And a
He's kind of
6.5
stupid.
for Chavez.
I think the people are going to really like what I had to say.
We're gonna
but
tally it up. We're gonna tally up who what place
if
is in the
fans,
most.
if fans would like to send in their votes of who had the best thing to say,
We'll
then
take them. We'll take
that would
them.
be a lot better because I think the people here are a little biased. They're a little jealous that I have the best things
Right.
to say
But
consistently.
speaking of fan interaction,
Mailbag.
mailbag.
That's what we need.
Mail
We
We don't
have
want it.
we
need
have
it.
a Gmail account.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
We want you to
Do we really?
send your correct me if you're wrongs, if I'm wrongs, if you're wrongs.
If you're wrong or if we're wrong,
If we're-
we will correct it. Or
We'll
you
correct
will
you
correct-
if you-
someone will correct
Correct
it.
me if I'm wrong show at gmail.com. Send us your correct me if you're wrongs or I'm wrongs.
Shit, we gotta make that email.
I already made the
We
email.
already made the email. We already
and the
made.
password to the email
we're one step ahead of you,
is...
Shava.
Holy crap, we already have 10 questions.
Wow.
You could be next.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
looked.
The questions are rolling in. We haven't even put the podcast up. That's all.
That
the
is the sound of the
questions.
rolling.
Wow, that was quick.
Wow.
All right, so once again, we'll repeat that.
Send them in quick before there's too many.
We'll repeat that email for you. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We
show
answer every email.
at gmail.com. We will answer your email, maybe not on the show, but we'll reply to you.
We will.
We literally answer every email.
Also,
That's not true, Chavez.
It is definitely true. I'm staring at the mic right now.
That doesn't make it any
So
more
it's
valid
true.
if you say
Chavez is going to answer every email for you guys. It'll be great.
That's a
Next
third
week
place
we're
finisher.
hoping to have mailbags,
Yeah, we're hoping to have a few mailbags.
and next week the point system will be fully integrated.
No, I already won the first debate. You can't take that away from me.
You can't take
Winker,
away-
First debate champ, that's a pretty big deal.
That's
but
huge.
I'll be
We'll
ready
give
for
him
the
that.
next one.
We will give him that. We'll keep stats. We'll keep you updated.
Hopefully
throughout the whole
Matthew
thing.
Markham will be able to give his input. I'm not really impressed with his zeros all around.
Yeah, that was pretty mean.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them the producers' names?
Yeah, Matthew Markham is our producer, and Dakin Updegraff is our bystander. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, we'll give him
We
a
don't
job
have
title
We
eventually.
don't have an official title for him yet,
Because
but
he's
right now we will refer to him as bystander.
the one job I gave him to do. He still isn't doing, and it's
It's Quinkert likes to lean back in his chair a lot.
all right. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Leave us reviews. Get us up
Send
there to
us
the
mail.
top. Get us
Mail.
up to the top, baby.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
We're also on Spreaker.com. You can check us out on there.
Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, Spreaker.com. Huge.
Spreaker.com.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.